And guys, welcome to The Struggle with Candace Thompson. I am Candace Thompson. Thank you for listening. We're so excited to have you back, guys. For those of you who don't know what The Struggle is, it's a podcast where I invite guests on and we talk about things they're struggling with because being an adult kind of sucks. So often I have comedian friends come on. Sometimes they're not comedians. They're just people I know and love. So I'm so happy to be doing this with you guys. So where you can find me is on social media is at Jokes by Candace. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and CandaceThompsonComedy.com. And I'm going to intro my co-host, Mal Hall.
I'm back, everybody.
Nobody missed you.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Candace Thompson. My name is Mal Hall, and you could find me on all the social medias at Mal Hall. And thank you for everybody that's been subscribing to the YouTube channel, Mal Hall TV.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Look at that, guys. And now I'm going to intro our lovely guest for today.
AKA our struggle.
Our struggle is ever since he got to the studio today, we've been like, struggling. You guys say hello to my very funny friend, comedian, Rel Battle.
Yes. Thanks for all you 5 listeners out there.
Yo, we have like at least 8.
I'm joking. I'm moderately happy to be here. So
Moderately?
glad I can. I'm just talking shit. I got nothing but insults.
Oh, we know. We've known you. We've known Rel for how long now? At least 8
I've known
years.
you probably longer than that. No?
At least 8 years.
I've known you for at least 8 years.
Yeah.
For a little while.
The worst part of a decade.
My social medias too, right? So we don't.
Yes, please plug.
Everything at Rel Battle.
Everything at?
RELL.
Twitter, Instagram, all that. At Rel Battle.
RELLBATTLE?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at that. All right, guys. So we're going to start off today with.
Bro, we're going to ask you to not play drums on the table.
Yeah, I don't know if you know how audio works.
Oh, this is a microphone. Okay.
Yeah, these just aren't props. These work.
Niggas opening a water bottle into the microphone, then playing drum beats on the table.
It's like a shaped up bachelor bush.
What? What kind of girls do you date, Rel? That have such thick pubic hair that it looks like a mic. Dear God. All right. Well, since we're in that area, we should just segue into my struggle that we're going to discuss for a few minutes here at the top of the show.
Oh, what is your struggle,
Please
Candace?
tell us,
It's not in the vag area, but go right around the corner. So.
Oh my God. The booty? I'll take the booty hole for 7, Alex. Can I get a B? Vanna White comes out with the letters.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Don't you guys remember?
She's a lady.
Milk, lemonade around the corner where the fudge is made.
Okay, yeah.
So, around the corner. So, I want to talk about my struggle, which is my recent struggle of being vegetarian / having a vegan adjacent diet and also trying to maintain a social life. Because the foods that we eat often give us flatulence. All right. So yesterday, because we eat lots of vegetables. I don't know if you do.
I don't get.
I don't think you eat nearly as much beans and greens as I eat.
She's about that life.
I go hard.
At my house right now, in my crock pot,
Lentils?
is a combination of black and pinto beans because I just Jones making a bean and cheese burrito at home.
Okay. Well, maybe I think what in combination to the beans is also. Paul had to put that on the camera, please, for those of you. Paul brings out some Febreze because he knows what's about to go down.
Just in case.
So yesterday I had I continuously talk about my struggle with dating, and yesterday I was supposed to go over a dude's place last night. Not with no like expectations, but like hanging out and if something happened, sure. I had to cancel
because of the gas.
Because I had gone to the movies yesterday, and the Sunset AMC it used to be Sunset 5, I think is what it used to call. Now it's AMC. I went there to go see with Justine. I told you this because
canceled on me. True.
I did not cancel on you. We never even had plans. It was just like, what are you doing today? You going to your barbecue? I was like, if anybody needs to know about a barbecue, just text Rel. So I was like,
I know where the spots are.
He hit me up. He hit me up in November. Hey, we having a barbecue. Why? It's November. Why?
It's raining outside.
I got the plug.
So we made loose plans, but then he texted me and was like, what's the deal? And I was like, I actually decided I don't want to be around a bunch of people. So me and Justine and her boyfriend Mitch were going to go to the movies. Instead, we went and saw Deadpool. So, but at the Sunset Theater, they have this, like they have healthy stuff at the concessions here in LA. They don't necessarily just have like junk food and candy. So they had like Brussels sprouts, like roasted.
Really?
Oh, and it's delicious with like a little Parmesan on top.
At the movie theater?
Yes.
Wow.
So I ordered this trough knowing that I had ordered it before and it was just so much. You were with me the first time and I was like, I wanted it. I was craving these Brussels sprouts. So I went there and got that and some wine. And then texted the guy in the middle of this, and I was like, "Hey, what you doing tonight? You want to hang out?" And then
Hit him with a WYD.
yeah, what you do?
Okay.
What you doing?
Little blood and gore from Deadpool.
Sure did. All I had was a little bit of wine. That's all I needed, to get that confidence.
Oh yeah.
So then he had text back and was like, "Yeah, let's do that. Sounds good."
Because he's a man. Y'all just did heart surgery, but as soon as they sew me up,
Trying to suture himself up so he can leave.
I got a date. I gotta go.
I gotta go. She hurry up, Doc.
Well, to be fair, I have texted this to other guys before and gotten like little response, little reaction. So it's not just a man thing. Okay, Rel. I've been rejected so many times. I've been rejected so many
If
times.
Rel gets a text in the middle of this podcast,
He's leaving.
we're not gonna have a guest. So you know.
Look, I can get a sex text in the middle of sex. I gotta go. You think this is?
Where are you going? Something came up.
Something suddenly came up.
So he texts you back.
So he texted me back and then I was like excited, like, I was gonna go home and then I had some time to kill because he was like at barbecues and stuff. And then
Wash it up a little
but
bit.
in that meantime of waiting to hear back from him when he got home, I had noticed a tremendous amount of pressure building up inside of me.
Wow.
Why were you holding it at home?
I wasn't holding it. I just, when it starts to come, like I felt it. And I was like, oh no, I'm bloating. And I was like, and then I remembered, I was like, oh shit, whose idea was it to eat a pound of Brussels sprouts and then text somebody?
Does that last all night though? It's like a 5-minute thing or something?
No.
It lasts?
You don't understand. It was like contractions for me. I was counting the minutes in between, seeing if they were like gonna phase themselves out.
Oh my God.
I was at home like, and then I was like, that had to be the last one because it caused, that was like an 8.6 on the Richter.
So you didn't trust your body would have gotten together by the time
it didn't,
you got over
and
there?
it didn't. Like he texted me, and we're close enough that I was like, man, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I just told him, I was like, yo.
You were honest with him?
I was, because this is not like just a random, this is somebody that I know. So I was like, I feel, and we've goofed around with shit, and we've known each other for years too. So it's like, I also feel like I can be honest with him and he wouldn't care. And he didn't. So we rescheduled
I never
it.
want to know that shit.
On the
You want to know that shit?
I mean,
It's hilarious. If
it is
Carlene
funny.
texts you that now, you'd be like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And you get
Cancel.
over it.
Just cancel, but don't tell me why. Just like,
Oh no! And I went back and forth in my head, like, should I tell him the truth? Because I was gonna lie and just be like, "Yo, I had too much wine
not
at
feeling
lunch,
good,
and
yeah.
I passed out."
but that sounds fake. But
it
hey,
sounds fake.
No,
I got a gas issue in my house.
That's
oh,
real.
really? Like with
It's
your
so
stove?
real.
No. With my body,
It's
I
so
got a
real.
gas issue. That sounds
know.
like
Yeah, it sounds real.
who would make that up?
He a better man than me. Like, I'm farting too
Well,
much.
no, you are just a superficial.
No, I just don't want to know. Do you think? I wouldn't tell a girl, hey, girl, I got diarrhea. I can't come over.
If you're a girl,
Would you tell a girl that?
that's
Yeah,
different.
Totally.
I mean, that is also different. Like, that gives me a visual that I don't. Farting is hilarious, first of all. Everybody knows.
Farting is the third cousin of diarrhea. It's like, that's what's next.
No, that's not true.
They in the same family.
No,
One's
sometimes.
the homecoming queen, one's prom. That's the same story. What you mean?
No, oftentimes I'll just have gas and nothing comes out.
Okay, so
Which was the case last night. Like nothing came out. It was just it was a night of toots.
You wanted to save yourself from having to hold it in your stomach all night.
Oh no, it wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would have had to have left
you can't
because
control it?
not what I had last night. Well, I'm telling you, I ate literally a pound of Brussels. You saw that. It's a trough. It's like this deep, and I ate all of them.
I'm picturing Candace driving home from the movies, and you remember that scene from Dumb and Dumber when his stomach is like,
Yeah, when he gave him the X-Lax, he was like, drink up.
Yes,
Drink up.
that's Candace. Like,
First of all, I wouldn't trust Brussels sprouts from movie theater anyway.
No, I'm telling you, these were delicious.
These are
Like
good.
so good
They're
that I
pretty
was
good.
craving them. That I was like, when I get there, I'm ordering those Brussels sprouts.
go to nicer movie theaters, Rel.
Yeah,
I go to
where
the
you
Grove.
go
I
to
go to
Magic
the Grove.
Johnson's Theater?
I've been with you to the movies. I go to the Grove.
Stop going to the $3 movie theater in the
Grove
Valley.
is like $16. So what did he say when you told him?
He was fine with it. I asked him. I told him why, and I said, "You can't see me like this. I'm a monster."
You can't smell me like
And
this.
of course, I sent the fart emojis, the little puffs of poof, poof, poof.
Oh my God.
And I said, "Was that TMI?" He goes, "No, not at all." And then I said, "Well, what are you doing tomorrow?"
You don't know. You gotta,
Can we reschedule
give him
this?
give me a day when you go right into
It's just farts, Rel. You see how you're overreacting about farts?
My mother, same thing. My mom, I don't want to talk about that. You know?
Why? It's hilarious.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I'm throwing my body. The girl needs to
So
know
wait,
I'm
what
farting.
happens if you ever had a girl, you been with a girl and then she farted?
No.
Never?
No. But I wouldn't do that either. I would
It's not on purpose. I'm just saying, like, it'll slip out.
You've never farted on a girl?
never. I would leave the room. I'm respectful. I'll leave the room, fart, and come back.
What kind of man are you?
don't
You're
fart on her.
supposed to fart on
I don't want
us.
to subject her to that.
You never farted on a girl?
No, because I'm a mature man. I'm not gonna. You
Okay,
fart
no-
on girls?
Nobody believes that.
Well, for the most part, this
Yeah.
is on podcast. This ain't real life. You fart on girls? Like, why would you?
Yeah, I farted on Carlene plenty of time. And
Yeah.
then I asked her, wait, what was that?
Wow.
Huh? Did you
What?
say something?
Damn, girl, what you eat?
It's hilarious.
No, we like, no, that was you.
It's hilarious. If she did that to me, it would not be as funny.
It isn't. Well, and there's a double standard when
Yeah.
it comes to stuff like that, which is why, like, in a relationship, which I'm rarely in, I don't think I've ever, like, purposely, if something may have slipped out and I'd be like, oh, my bad, but I've never purposely farted in front of a
Yeah.
dude. And if I do, because I grew up in a family where my mom is very polite about her farts, she will leave. So I was like, that's also what I would do
that's what I do.
in a relationship. But, like, again, he's not there to smell it. The smell is the worst part, right?
I mean, you're telling us, Candace,
I know,
we were
you let
not
me know.
there.
I don't
We
know.
Oh,
weren't there.
yesterday, the smell was the worst
I
part.
never smelled lentil and fava beans before.
Sometimes the bark is worse than the bite, though, to be honest.
Remember in Jaws? It was never really a shark. It was the idea of the shark that made that movie sell millions.
So you guys going out tonight?
We might be, yes. As of right now, we have plans to meet up tonight. Yes.
Yeah, you're just
So
gonna
we'll see what
steer
happens. I
clear
told him,
of
I
all
said,
Brussels sprouts.
no Brussels sprouts, but I did just go hard on a salad with some mung beans sprinkled on top. So
Dude,
we'll
he
see.
likes you, yo. I don't know if I can just keep hearing that and not feel nothing about it.
He keep hearing it. We just did it last night. It's not a repetitive thing that I'm doing here. This isn't like what we do is discuss my farts.
What's the difference between being a vegan, eating that stuff, and being any food?
No, it's just I know for me that I'm gaseous a lot because I eat a lot of greens and beans because I can't eat any like other things.
But eating other foods would have been the same fart
No,
type of stuff.
no, I don't know. I think beans and like beans
Come on,
are.
Rel. You understand how certain food make your stomach bubble.
But we could all fart off. You fart off everything, meat and
I don't think so.
no.
Some food is worse than others.
Yeah, some food is definitely worse.
Well,
Well,
That's
so
a
you weren't
difficult-
embarrassed.
No, I mean I was a little embarrassed, but at the same time, not enough. I like for me, like that's. I'm just an honest person, and and I know him. If I knew that he wasn't the type, if he was just like a booty call, somebody that I just met or something, I wouldn't have texted him that.
Okay,
but we have
okay,
a
okay.
It
relationship.
just showed up. Like, this is just a booty call. Deal with it.
Yeah, and then I would have gotten banned from his house. Look at Rel's face. You just can't even. He can't handle it. You can't handle the farts.
I respect if girlfriend to booty call. I just couldn't. I couldn't do that.
Well, good to know about you.
But it's vicious. But our shit is probably way worse than hers. Probably.
I
Rel
don't know.
is over
Last
here
night-
talking about fart respect, but you would leave mid-sex for another sex test.
Right, and he's also cheated, I'm sure.
Hey, we not get. Hold on. What kind of show is this?
It's called The Trap.
Where these gotcha questions coming from?
Hilarious.
Mal, what's your struggle?
I mean, I've got a few, but just
Just one for today, save them for
the
next
quick
week.
one for today is so like I was talking to Rel on the way here. I'm maid of honor at my best friend's wedding.
That's right.
This is
Maid, you heard him correctly. Maid of
I mean,
honor.
what else would I mean? That's the role that I'm playing in this wedding. The
man of
whatever, man of honor, whatever. The
Man, make them call you man of honor.
It's
anyway.
funnier if you say maid, though.
anyway. So I'm at the
Because his best friend is a woman and she's getting married.
and I think that's why I'm comfortable with like talking to women about farting and stuff because Dorothy farts in front of me. It's like gross, but it's funny.
It's always funny.
Struggle is like talking to people about it and like maintaining my level of excitement.
Wait,
like
talking to people about what?
About playing this role in this wedding.
Oh,
Being the male in the.
Oh, okay.
He's going to stand on the same side.
To me, I'm happy to do it. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. But every time it comes up in conversation with random people, it's like, oh, well, that's kind of weird. Wait, you're going to stand up on the girl side?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but it's like,
horrible
is it
impression of
hilarious? Or is it
Get
just
ready
like,
to do it again for my wedding because I'm asking you to do the same thing, and I'm making you wear a dress.
This is just like it's the struggle with being a straight dude and having a female best friend.
Yeah,
This is like that's the struggle
but like
that I'm dealing with.
Is that the only thing you have to deal with normally? I mean, obviously this is just specific for the wedding, but what other struggles is it? I know because I have a lot of guy friends who think we're like dating.
Really?
Yeah, just because we're like out in public, so they assume that we're like a couple.
Oh no.
And it's like, no.
Oh, you mean strangers assume that you're
Yeah,
a
yeah,
couple?
yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought you said your friends were.
No. Just in general, so you get treated
Oh, no.
differently.
People never. Like I hang out with a bunch of girls and it's never a thing.
Yeah, he does. I'll get that.
Are you troubled by this, Rel?
No, that's his life. You do him.
But you think it's weird?
No, I think it's weird, but I'm allowed to think it's weird. You should still do it.
But weird is like it's not
It's a
like
negative.
a positive
No,
connotation.
Andre 3000 is weird, but he's still amazingly creative. It's still it's not a negative unless you make
That's a
it.
very big butt there.
You know, like nerd is a cool thing now to people. Like it's different. It's mad different. But that's what you want to do.
If that's,
I'm gonna still make fun of you for it.
If that's how
my
you
job.
want to live your life, is hanging
exactly.
around those bitches and all these hoes, Mal.
That was like the one thing though. This weekend it was the bridal shower, and this is like normally a thing where it's just all women there.
So it was all women and
It's
you.
all women and me, and it's my job is like to host the event basically. So there's like older women there that are like, oh. So you're running this thing? It's like, yeah. Don't you think that's kind of strange? And I'm like, I guess, bitch, if you're gonna fucking say it like that.
Right. But
Like this is what it is.
also, it's Dorothy wanted it. Like,
Yeah,
it's her wedding.
exactly.
So, like, why are they questioning you? Like, you volunteered to do it.
I don't know.
everybody-
And so the struggle, Candace, is people asking me these questions like without thinking about the
Right.
whole picture.
Right.
It's like my struggle is not just fucking yelling at people.
Right.
Like, 'cause I can get very angry very quickly, and so I
Right.
just don't.
Just tell everybody you're her gay best friend. Nobody care no more.
Yeah, you just got to put lip gloss on.
Just tell me
It is true, but if you were gay, no one would question it.
nobody
They just
would
be
question
like,
it.
it's
They know
true.
you're straight, so it's like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
But-
You trying to smash all these other bridesmaids? What you doing here?
Bro,
My girlfriend is there. She's helping. She's a part of the
Listen,
event too.
now
It's like-
being gay make your life way easier right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
wow. Okay. So that's my
Bring
struggle.
glitter next time.
Skip. I should skip more. skip with sparklers.
And you
That's what they assume. I'm assuming people don't know you go, he must be her gay best friend.
But you
Only
know
dudes.
what?
Only dudes think that.
I'm not gonna argue that.
But you know what's silly is that we joke around like if you were more obviously gay, this wouldn't be a problem.
be a
But like
question at
people
all.
are listening. But people, someone's gonna get mad at this. And they're gonna be like, he doesn't have to be skipping and have glitter to be gay. There are dudes that are.
That's why I didn't say it. I've got them CBS emails before.
In this scenario, he does have to be skipping with glitter. All right. In our fantasy,
In
where
this
Mal is
world,
gay,
this creative license world.
this is the only way that people know he's obviously gay. All right. All right. So there
Is
we
it really
go.
bothering you? Really?
Dude, it's
Okay.
annoying. It's like multiple questions a day when the subject comes up.
But you can't be surprised by that. People haven't seen this often.
But it's from people that know that me and Dorothy are best friends. So it's like, what?
Wait,
are you
why don't you
implying
understand
here?
it?
Like, why are you asking this question again?
Like
Because
I
they
would
still
see
have
it.
never seen it before.
Still,
You know what I'm saying? That's
Just
all.
accept it.
It's just a new thing they haven't seen. That's all. They're not trying to be.
but then that speaks so much to our society. Like they've never seen something before, so this is weird.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
and then people get over it. That's
Will
how it
they?
goes. You are the Jackie Robinson of Ben Martin. And then 30 years you'll be freaking Barry Bonds or something.
cool.
You're
Rel.
going to start a trend of male bridesmaids.
You're a trailblazer.
Maids of
No,
honor.
I'm definitely not the first one. We all know.
I'm saying that they've probably seen. I've never seen it before ever.
You're the first black one.
Yeah, and you black. That's different, bro. You touching
I
a
just
whole
made
new
that
land.
up. I don't know.
I'm breaking the color barrier.
Well, he is. He's a
White
right.
people do
He's
this
a-
all the time.
Yeah, you're the first black one. You are literally the Jackie Robinson of maids of honor.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna put a 42 on my pink suit.
When you're wearing a pink suit?
Yeah.
Well, you're helping with it then, dude, with the whole thing. Because when you're in a pink suit,
What's
and
wrong
you're-
with pink?
nothing? But you're wearing a pink suit and you're the man of honor. You have to understand this is all new to
But
everybody.
it's people. Why?
But black people wear all different color suits
We're
all
not
the time.
arguing
That's no
in
problem.
Detroit.
We're not arguing anything's wrong with it. It's just the first time people have seen it.
Okay.
My first thing would be this is hilarious, and I wouldn't question it. Wouldn't have any questions. I'd be like, this is
I mean,
amazing.
Candace,
gay.
you're gonna witness it. You're gonna be there.
I think I will be there.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'd be like, Miles gay.
and I will be catching all of it on my Instagram.
I'm sure you will.
Of course, I will. All right, now we need to get into the meat, Rel.
The meat.
Have you decided on a struggle?
You know what? I do have a struggle, but it is. It's I don't know.
Rel's
make
struggle is this podcast.
Pretty much. I don't want to make it sound too pretentious, but
Oh God. So this Evian water I've been drinking.
my life, I was fortunate.
Mint coats. Like, why are they so soft?
Why are they so heavy?
I would like a firm mint coat.
Like, why they gotta be hot in the summer though?
Summertime minks.
I was fortunate enough to move tax brackets in the last 2 years,
Nice.
and with the show that's no longer on television.
Superior Donuts, everybody. I don't know if you knew this, but we're sitting next to Sweatpants from Superior Donuts on
And so
CBS.
it's canceled now, so it's on nothing.
It might get picked up for
It's
Hulu.
on. It's on. I hope you recorded it. Network.
The episodes, I'm sure, are still streaming on the website.
Of course.
So what happens is when that happens, you can't really hide that your family knows. So I've been.
Because you on TV. They're like,
So
he got money.
So I've had to take.
You got money.
I've had to hold the financial brunt of my family. Is that a struggle?
You supporting your whole family?
Not my whole family. But
Yes, that's a struggle. Of course, that's a struggle.
But I've had to.
Are these people you've known your entire life, or are these new cousins?
This is
Hey, man, this your cousin, Artrell.
Artrell.
Artrell, I've never met you before. Oh, no, trust, we cousins.
Artrell.
Good name,
Your
Karen.
mother's side.
We know exactly what this dude looks like based on that name.
That name.
You see his face? Artrell.
And his palm sticking out.
Artrell.
No,
Your,
but for
your
real,
cousin Mike. Everybody got a cousin Mike, huh?
no, for real though, is it like
That's been so small, like, cause people that don't like my mother don't. She don't do like give me $100. She be like, I need $5,000.
Oh, it's never like
She don't
small
do.
increments.
your mom asked for
She's like, I need
comma,
five. She's like, I gotta sue my boss. So I need. You was never thinking about lawsuits until I got on TV. She ain't sued nobody.
How come you just now got sexually harassed?
How you just
You've been working there for 35 years.
you just now got complaints with your
Mom, you haven't heard of LegalZoom.com?
my
That's
mom.
great.
She ain't never talked about building a wing on the house.
Till you got on TV.
You know what? I need more room. Hey, what? When it was 5 in the house, we didn't need that.
You have an empty nest, Mom. Why you need more room?
Need
more room.
space.
My mother, she's slick, right? Because I don't mess with my exterior family. So she'll be like, yeah, I need like 200, 300, 400, whatever for this. And I go, Mom, everything's fine. The house is whatever. My cousins, no, I'm gonna say no, my family. So don't ask my mother because she can't say no to nobody.
And then she'll give it to them.
And she'll give it to me like, oh, I need. And she'll lie, like, I need this, right? Meanwhile, my cousin, fresh out of jail, like, anybody, I need a car, I need $1,500, $25. Mom, like, I need $1,525. And specifically, she'll give me the same exact,
And unmarked bills.
the same
Wait a
exact
second.
amount.
Wait, Mom, why do I have to drop the money somewhere?
Like, wait, you want it in the bag with only $20 bills, huh? What are you talking about?
So wait, does it bother you?
You know what? It don't, because I don't really care for a lot of money. I never was a money guy. But
Well, in that case, can I get $5,000?
You see my face? I'm sitting here like, you're not a money guy.
you never see me pull up with no car, no.
I've never seen you have a car.
Exactly. My point in the discussion. What's the next episode gonna be about? No. No, so it doesn't bother. It's just like I can't reward that behavior. My mother's just like, just having to. But I gotta say, my sister needs money for stuff. People just need things now. I didn't know they needed.
They did. That's because they don't need them.
They probably don't.
They all of a sudden need them.
And do you feel
'Cause they can have
obligated
them.
to give the money?
Yes and no. Because if my mother says she's really suing her boss for whatever, and so you can't. She didn't even say. She didn't even ask. She sent me an invoice from the from her lawyer.
The law firm.
She said, "You think I can get this?"
From Jacobs and Gold.
I was like, "What?"
From Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
And it's one of those things where it's like my little sister was graduating college, right? And she had to pay like one little last amount. It's like I got to pay this before next week, or I don't graduate.
Outstanding balance on our library card.
You know how like you can't get your degree if you don't pay it.
Of course.
So they send it to me the week before when they about to graduate, so you can't say no. You know what I'm saying? They smart. The women in my family are very smart. So I've had to deal with that.
And do you feel a certain kind of way just telling your mom, like, hey, I can't?
No, because if you got it, you should give it your mother.
But what if you tell her you don't? How does she know you have it? Because you might not have it. She don't know what you're struggling with out here for real.
You know how family is like. If they see us, you did Tonight Show, right?
Yes.
Your family probably thought, oh, she probably got $1 million.
They probably did think
They assume
right.
that we all rich. We all got Kevin Hart money, or that we know Kevin Hart.
People are so stupid.
They are. So, but then if you see me on TV once a week, every Monday, you can't be like, nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. But I'm just saying, how does she know that you don't have like massive debt, where you're still, you know what I'm saying? Like
I
you're
don't
you
think
be
she
paying that
cares.
off. There we go. I
don't think she gives a
I don't
damn.
think she cares.
she says, I'm your mother. That's her
There's
line.
no comeback to
That's
that.
it.
You can't come. Right. That's it.
I said, I don't think I should give you.
You-
I wanted to split with my brother. I was like, I'll give you $2,500. Terrence give you $2,500. She says, no, I'm asking you. So I'm like, what the? I need this. So she expects. She's like, all right, here's my Bank of America account. Just put it in my account, and I gave it to her. It's my mother.
Right.
But you know what?
that's fine.
Here's why I don't buy that argument. I'm your mother. Because you brought me here.
Yeah,
I didn't ask to be
I
here.
say the same thing.
You chose to have me.
I was chilling. I was in heaven.
Yeah.
Had my little
Kicking
wings.
it.
Now I got to earn my way back.
Right.
You were swimming in your dad's balls. What are you talking
Now I
about?
got to work. I got to pass up all this to get back
Now I
here.
got to give you my hard-earned money.
But I ain't tripping. Whatever it is, what it is. If I don't spend,
Wait,
spend
but
it.
Rel, like, be honest. Is your mom asking you like every day, or is
No,
it
no,
just like
she's-
these two examples just 2 times?
She'll. I've been on the show for 2 years, so she'll come out once every couple of months for something. I know what's for her,
Once
what's
every
not for her.
couple of months.
Like every 2 months, she might need
That's
a little
a lot.
something. She don't need it. My mother makes a lot of money, but it's just that you got it, so I don't want to deal with it. Can you take care of this for me, Terrell? And also she's like she's the matriarch of the family, so everybody goes to my mother for money because she was like the most
So
successful.
it's just all by proxy.
So she's kind of like you kind of gotta. She wants me to share the responsibility of the family in a sense that everybody needs.
She's
Because
like,
everybody in my
I'm
family
suffering, you got to suffer.
exactly. Everybody in my family is broke except for me, my brother, and my mom. I'm not broke, but just ain't got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like no, that's your cousins. I don't rock with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's
Right.
why it's my argument to not have family. The
See?
less
I like
people, the less people you got to deal with. Because again, it's a numbers thing where it's
Yeah.
like, let's say you have 15, 20 family members,
Yeah.
extended included with your what's it called when you're like your mom and dad,
Nuclear.
immediate family.
Yeah.
Nuclear family.
Nuclear.
Yeah.
Nuclear.
Did you
what I
see
said.
nuclear?
Nuclear.
No.
What did you say?
I said nuclear.
You didn't say nuclear?
No.
Okay. I hate when people say nuclear. It's nuclear. So anyway,
Wow.
immediate family, nuclear
You know
family.
he's half Japanese.
If there's 20. They know a lot about nuclear.
Family.
But when you have like 20 family members, only 3 of them tops are going to be like doing okay.
Yeah.
The most of them aren't going to be. So it's like, and now now I'm going to have to help out. Like, it's stress.
If I had the crackhead family, like, yo, I need $5, I'd be good. They'd be like, I need a laptop for this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They go too far. You know what I'm saying? That's why I go home. I can't afford it.
Is that's the only reason?
Sounds like you could totally afford it, bro. You're giving away all this money.
I
the way
can't
you
do
talking
it.
about it. They're
Can't
listening
do
to
it.
this podcast right now. He holding out.
Nah, they ain't listening.
Just for that, Raw, I'm tagging you 3 times when we post this. And your brother and your mom.
So wait, this is just going to get worse. Because now, if everything goes according to plan with the stuff we've been working on together, you going to be...
Not really. I think my mother, we had to talk about it. She knows how I feel about it. And then she's right. You should help your family. You know what I mean? I think you should.
Should you?
You should. I think you should. I think because Cause
Mel's face.
Cause I'm pretty sure when I went to college, like my aunts put money together because me and my brother were the first ones to go. So I'm sure they helped. You know what I'm saying? And you should. I'm not gonna let you go.
But like, what if that family just keeps taking it, or not keeps, but takes advantage of you? Let's say you're doing them a, and I have no problem with helping them out. Like if they're in a jam and I have it, like sure, here you go. Or also if I have endless amounts of money. If I'm like a billionaire, then it would be no issue.
Yeah.
But if let's say I'm doing 6 figures, just 6 figures, which out here is not that much money in LA.
No.
So let's say I'm doing that, and then I give them something to get them out of a jam, but then they keep coming back.
I think you gotta know how to say no and when to say no. Which is why my mother filters it, which is smart. Because I think she probably gets everybody asking her, but she comes at me once in a while because she's like, Terrell, I don't want to do it right now. I think that's what she's doing. I don't know. I haven't talked to her about it. But I think she filters it through, man. But I don't mind helping. It ain't crazy, you know.
You have a twin brother.
Mm-hmm.
Do they ever ask him for help?
Terrence gives everything. Terrence gives a lot more. This is the first time I've ever been asked. I was broke for the first 8 years of my life, my career.
Right, that was you asking for the money.
That was me asking for money.
And mama.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now, like, it's almost like I feel like I got to pay it back a little bit. You know what I mean?
So then don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, but my mother was helping. Not like my aunt who I ain't seen in 40 years, who got who's still smoking, but now she got lung issues and she want me to buy her a respirator or whatever the hell.
How much did them cost? You got
Thousands.
You get one on Amazon?
Thousands. You know how many nephews I'm putting through private school?
Go to Costco for a respirator.
All of a sudden, Rel knows everything about air purifier.
I had asthma. I know them shit. So that's my struggle.
You got the vroom 7000. That's a good one right there. vroom.
So wait, does this mean, because when I said what I said about family and not having it, are you going to have your own family one day?
Of course. I got to spread this knowledge.
That's so narcissistic.
I have a lot of knowledge I got to give to the world.
That's so Rel.
It is Rel.
That's a Rel answer.
I have gigabytes of information I need to pass on
Gigabytes?
to a man or a woman, or a girl or a boy. I got to pass this. No, why would you not want
You
to
don't
pass?
think society would be fine if that didn't happen?
No.
We would just crumble.
I think you need certain people. Like Miles, a really good person. Miles has to have kids.
What about me?
I'm talking
Oh.
to you, giving an example. Miles should share
like
that.
Mal.
Miles has a pretty. If anybody knows Miles Hall, pretty positive, fun. This is the only grown man I know that still takes pictures of his food. Like, he's just a happy,
He is happy.
goofy dude. Nice, clean, fun. That's what
Is that a recipe for a good parent? Happy and goofy?
But you need to pass that positive energy on, I think, to a.
Of course you do. We do need more good people in the world. Absolutely.
See, we're like angry comics. Miles not.
Now Mal's angry.
I'm extremely angry.
He's
but I'm
angry,
like
but
Brian Regan.
It comes
Yeah.
out nicer.
You're still a nice person. Like me and Cancer cut somebody out.
But you just said you're gonna have kids. So wait, is it so?
Now I think you still need personality. You still need some Kanye's. That's what I'm saying. You need
Okay, so we
personalities.
all need to have kids. I'm
need to
just
have
waiting for you to say,
personality.
Candace, you should also have kids.
I think you should. Why not?
Okay, I'm not.
I think you should.
I think I'll probably end up adopting so that I can.
I think we need a woman like you to bring up women like you. I think so.
Can't I
Voices.
adopt someone else's kid?
Nah, I don't want no leftover baby. I want
I apologize to all the adopted kids listening to this. Hashtag leftover baby.
I don't want no rescue. Yeah, give me a
The thoughts and opinions of Rel Battle are his alone. And they do not reflect the
kid.
thoughts and
Get out
opinions
Also,
of.
also now this is what you want to pass on to another generation.
Get out of here.
My thoughts need to be passed on so the world can hear.
Your own daddy didn't want you. Why should I say? That should tell you something.
But here's the thing: is that you can have a kid and they could end up being more fucked up than a kid that you adopt. And I talk about this on stage. Just because you had the kid and it's got your genes doesn't mean it's not going to be crazy or just a bad person.
I believe it. I truly believe in nurture. Over
Versus nature has something to do with it.
I believe in nurture because
You have to believe in nature too. It's science.
I believe nurture is more powerful, and this is why. Because I grew up in a very, very tough neighborhood in Washington, D.C. Very, very dangerous neighborhood. But I have two really good, religious, cool, good parents. So that's why I'm still a little ghetto, but I can mix and mingle and be professional. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a prime example of a mother and a father. My father wasn't there, but they made sure I was okay. So when I go out and around the way, I wasn't no gangbanging or shit like that.
Right.
So I think you got good parents. Your parents were together, right? You got good parents, right? And you came out all right.
He has
I had
one
a
good
good
parent.
mom. I had a good mom.
You had a good mom. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So I believe nature's nurture is more important than
But I
nature.
think we're also overlooking like our souls.
Stop drumming, please.
Yeah. Rel,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to cut his hands off.
Our souls, what?
We have souls. So it's like,
I don't believe in bad. I believe in bad souls.
yeah.
Your experiences make you who you are, though.
No, you can learn from them, obviously, but there's such thing as karma and like past behavior that
don't believe in
dictates.
karma.
Oh,
Oh.
you should.
Look at our president.
I think if
so
you-
I don't believe in karma.
No, this is our karma. We get this president because
But I'm saying
we
he was
deserve this president.
He's a bad dude, and he still won.
Absolutely. Oh, bad people stay winning. But that's not karma. And also, that man
It's not
is
karma.
he is suffering in ways we don't know. Because just because he's got money and he's the president doesn't mean he's not suffering and hasn't and is not going to pay.
But you're gonna suffer regardless, good or bad. Jay-Z sold crack to children. He's my favorite rapper. Our favorite rapper. He sold crack to children, and you cannot name a better life than Jay-Z. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
I know,
was
but
like a means to an end type thing.
And also,
Still, bad is bad.
it is bad, but also know that
There's levels
what
of
I
bad.
believe is that the karma in this lifetime is not going to affect in this lifetime. Like your karma from this lifetime is going to affect in your next
See,
lifetime.
because she's weird. For regular people,
I'm not weird. I'm just
I'm
spiritual.
playing. I'm joking.
I'm just
like,
spiritual.
do you think that if you adopted a baby,
Mm-hmm.
like a rape baby, this is a baby that
I'm asking
this
for
is a
one of
baby that
those.
was conceived
Yes.
from a rape,
rape, yeah.
that was not aborted.
Yeah.
And you adopt this baby without knowing the story of that baby.
Mhm.
And raise it as your own, that like
There's a
the
small percentage.
circumstances of the birth can affect the kid.
No, I'm not saying, but you know that the father is a rapist, right? So it's like he could be a sociopath. He could have some brain damage. He could have something that is now in this kid.
I don't know, man.
Gotcha.
I don't think that.
Huh?
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's in there, but
I mean,
I'm not saying you can't
I
overcome
understand
it
what
with
you're saying,
nurture.
but I think nurture is like a very big deal.
Of course it is.
Because no matter what happens in nature, when you come back home, if nurture can clean that up. So no
Of
matter
course,
how
but then
bad,
how do you explain people that grew up in great families that are still assholes?
because nurture's still wrong. Because you could like Columbine and kids shooting up the schools. They had good parents who just didn't care, who let them have their freedom, and they keep their doors locked if they wanted to. They can go play till 5 a.m. You got a good parent who takes care of you and feeds you, who doesn't like discipline you. That's a part of it.
No. I'm saying that. I'm saying the ones that do all that who still are assholes. And there are people that exist like that. There are people who had good parents. There are people that had money and everything that they could want or need, but they could still be assholes. We have no proof. We have no proof to say
We
that
have no
doesn't
proof.
exist.
We have no proof. We can only go off of our own experiences. I'm looking at like my community and the kids who grew up in my community who had their parents who still had a bad community, and most of us are, doing something. You know what I mean? We ain't all just get shot up.
They're not all on Superior Donuts.
Of course not. Talent is a very rare,
Oh my gosh.
but they're all like I don't have that sad black guy story. Like most of the kids in my neighborhood in the bad hood went to like at least a HBCU at least,
Right.
or went to did something. They got like some cool government job.
Right.
But that's DC though. You can get a job. But
What school did you go to?
I went to the University of Maryland, College Park.
And your brother went to?
He went to Morehouse.
Morehouse.
He want to be black. Like he black.
And what? Now, I would like to talk about. So, I hung out with your brother.
Drunk. You were drunk that night. Nothing happened. I'm just saying you was.
Oh, I was like, what?
We had a good time. You were drunk. Everybody was drunk.
Everybody was drunk.
Yeah.
We celebrated after we did the pilot presentation.
Get drunk. You drunk with Candace?
Yeah.
Candace like to talk. Candace, all her business. I'm like, I didn't know that.
Candace, have you ever been drunk with Rel?
Yeah.
2 beers. This guy's wasted.
So
Hey,
we're like
I know I
the same.
can't hang.
We're the same. I have one drink and I'm nice.
Like, is everybody else feeling warm right now? No, Candace, we just had 1 drink. My face is hot. What?
Can't feel my face.
And this is Kool-Aid.
Rel's like, we just did a shot. You took a sip of that beer, Rel. That is not a shot.
Rel, since we're talking about nature versus nurture, how do you explain your brother, your twin brother, being this exact same DNA as you, being so much more grounded and calm and easier to talk to?
I think that's because you don't know him. What you do is you met Terrence before, right?
Yeah.
My brother doesn't know this LA comic, so he's just like a new guy. He's just quiet and chill because he doesn't know anybody. If we were like at home and we're both comfortable, Terrence is far worse energy attitude than me. Terrence is very niggerish. That's the best way to say it. Terrence, people think I be starting shit. Oh my gosh.
I find this very hard to believe.
Because you only met him for 2 hours.
Not 2 hours. We were together when we were working in rehearsals and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but-
He was there.
He doesn't know y'all. He just like hanging out, chilling. It's not like he's not fully comfortable.
I don't know.
He's kind of intimidated because everybody's a comedian and he don't want to
Me
sound
and
stupid.
Dana Moon had a conversation, and we were
Dana
like,
got a crush on my brother.
she told you this?
Yeah, she told me.
How does that make you feel being a twin brother, and she's attracted to your twin brother
Okay,
and not you?
good for her. I'm doing okay. Terrence is just new and exciting. That's all
That is what it is. He's like new Rel.
He's new Rel.
Right.
Everybody
That's
loves
exactly
me,
what it is.
but he's new.
It's like,
got a
when
little-
you've been sleeping with somebody for a couple of years, you're like, this isn't, but then, new vagina or
Yeah,
new
he's
dick?
new. And he got,
Right.
he got a couple little muscles on him. and shit. I got
So
personality.
he works out and you don't? Is that what it is? You drink. He works out, I drink.
I work out my arms. I don't do the body. I just,
What? Masturbating doesn't count, Rel.
I don't masturbate. You know that.
What?
I don't masturbate.
What?
Really?
Yeah, why?
For real?
Nope.
What?
That's my.
What?
No.
We need explanation. You can't just say you don't and then, all right, guys, thanks for having
Is
me
there
on.
a reason?
I was extremely religious growing up, and then which to us it was a sin at first, and then what happened was once I started
Masturbating.
having intercourse, I was over.
That's not a sin? Yeah, you have to get
Yeah.
over it. You can't be
Yeah.
fornicating and then being like, masturbation's wrong.
Sex before wedlock. That's in the book of Psalms. All good.
it. What you mean?
Masturbating, not okay.
Yeah.
No.
So now, but so you don't believe that anymore. So why
No,
don't you masturbate?
Because once I started being physically active, I didn't really have to. I've masturbated before. I'm like I've never done it before.
Is this you just trying to low key say that you don't go through dry spells?
I think that is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
He's trying to brag about all
Like
the
whenever
vagina
I think
that
about
he gets.
masturbating, I just send a text.
Yeah.
I'm not bragging.
I don't masturbate,
saying,
guys. I'm on
saying
Tinder.
I didn't do it for a long time. So once I started being sexually active, I was accustomed to not having to do it. So I know I'm cool. Like I don't, I didn't have sex for like 2 weeks. What's the dry spell like? A week, 2 weeks?
Do you know how long I haven't had sex?
Yeah, but you're a girl. You care about being a whore. You know what I mean? You care about.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. That's like, I cared maybe about that when, back when women were being called whores regularly. I mean, we still are.
And
but-
I have a girlfriend. I still masturbate.
Well,
yeah.
good for you. Don't judge me. That's my life.
Oh, no,
Why you-
We're just asking why.
Oh, no, I'm judging.
I just said I was
and asking why.
I was very religious growing up.
Okay.
To like early high school, super religious. And once I started being sexually active and discovered that
In high school?
There was no need to
high
masturbate.
school,
is
it
what
was like I had a girlfriend. It was like I wasn't, and now if I go like a dry spell like 2-3 weeks is the most probably at this point. It's the, I don't
3
need to.
weeks?
I don't do dry. Why would I do a dry spell?
You what?
Why would I have a dry spell?
Why would you?
Yeah.
I mean, you could by choice. You could just
Yeah, but
choose not to be.
I'm a guy in LA. It's not hard to, you know what I'm saying? I'm a male in LA. That's not bragging. That's just like any guy that's moderately successful
Right.
in LA. Not even saying I'm some big shot, but come on, moderately successful in LA. It's not hard.
I mean,
All right.
Okay, Candace, as a woman, as a pretty girl, right?
Who's pretty?
If you wanted to,
you call me pretty.
relax. If you
See how you compliment, chop him down immediately.
if you wanted to, you could have sex whenever you wanted. You know these comics. out
I've
here.
actually tried.
but if you want to hook up with most
If I
comics,
did, right. If I didn't have the standards that I have and was trying a little bit more aggressively, but to let you know, the last 4
all right,
guys that I've
aggressive,
hit on,
no standards. What's the problem? Why are we confused?
That's
here?
you. You're saying?
I mean, I have standards, but you're a girl that could do that. So why couldn't anybody else?
Yeah, no, you can do that. I'm just saying, but in your downtime, a couple of days go by, maybe masturbate. Why not?
Yeah, dude.
I just did it last night. What are we talking about? I had to. You heard about my flatulence. I had to handle it somehow.
That's disgusting.
You're like, this Merlot got me turned up. I better.
Real.
Yes.
Focus.
I got the reason I don't masturbate is text me right now. That's why I had to. I'm supposed to be in my house.
Just be like podcasting.
Okay.
Nah, we only have not that.
I'm sorry.
How much time left?
No worries.
15? Oh, we started late, huh?
No worries.
So, Rel, back
Yes.
to what are some of the things that you and your brother are close?
No. Yes and no.
What?
Yes and no.
What does that mean?
We don't have a good relationship as far as family, love, brother. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a good relationship, but we have a good business relationship.
Y'all don't like each other, but you can work together is what you're trying to
Exactly.
say? You guys don't like each other?
We don't get along.
What?
But
That makes sense.
we don't get along.
I love my little brother, but I do not like him.
Yeah.
But like you're twins. Twins are supposed to share a special bond.
I'm sorry. We just don't.
Have you ever gotten along?
No,
what-
we did. We did get along as kids, and then we didn't. We played different sports, different activities, and then you have issues with each other, and then we just don't. We wouldn't hang out if we weren't brothers. But as far as business is concerned, like I tell Terrence all my jokes, he knows all my bits. We talk about career stuff, and we get along that way. But
you wouldn't just call him and be like, "Hey man, how you doing today?"
Not really.
Hey, bro, let's go get a beer and watch a game.
Nah, we never do that. That's not us.
I don't do that
It's a
with my
waste of
little
a
brother.
twin.
Okay.
You guys supposed to be dressing alike,
Let's go trick
eating
people at the
double
bar.
mint gum.
Let's wear the same T-shirt, same outfit.
Yeah,
and
have
go
you guys
trick
ever done a
people at the
parent trap?
bar.
No, we should do I talk about my act, but we used to do he was good at math and I was good at English. I could write pretty well. So he would take my math test and I would take his English test. That's about it.
And you guys never got busted?
No.
Did your mom ever find out?
She wouldn't have cared. No, who cares?
Do you know how amazing that is, though, that you pull that off?
Who cares?
Did you guys wear the same thing to school that day?
No. People didn't. I went to a big high school, man. They didn't.
Teachers aren't that stupid, though.
They are.
They
They are.
have a lot of kids they got to deal with.
You're not thinking about if that's Terrence or Terrell.
Right. They got a lot of kids. I mean, he fools people. They fool people now. Like your brother, people just walk up to Terrence and be like, "Hey man, so I saw your set last night," and he just goes with it.
But he sounds different than Rel.
No, they sound
No, we
similar.
sound the same.
They sound similar and they look similar.
They look similar for sure, but there's subtle differences how they talk.
And because he doesn't live out here, it's like I'll see him and then be like, and then he'll be like, "Oh no, I'm Rel's brother," and I'd be like, "Oh, I forgot he had a brother that is him."
Him.
He's never coming here again.
Why? Because we're talking about him
I
too
don't like
much.
the attention he gets when I'm.
See, look at him. That's where.
I
That's
think
why you
where
don't
the
like
problem
him.
is.
No, I'm the one on TV. What you mean? That nigga.
That's why you're on TV because you wanted more attention.
No, you know what's funny?
That's how you ended up on
you know what's
TV and
funny?
he didn't.
That's not true. I didn't want attention. I was against attention.
And then what happened?
I was in the room corner writing jokes and trying to be funny to myself. I didn't. My mother still hasn't came to a show. She didn't know about donuts till she saw it on TV. I kind of go against it. I don't like support. It's a
You
weird
don't
thing.
tell your mom that
Not at
you
all.
got on a TV show?
Not at all. My sister usually sees it on Facebook or Instagram. Tells my mother, Terrell got a TV show, Ma, and then she called me, flip out, and she make her little posts and shit. I don't tell her.
That's weird.
Would parents even understand? Like my mom
She doesn't.
my mom, if I told her I booked a pilot, she'd think I'm flying planes. You know, like she doesn't know the terminology. She wouldn't know what to get excited
What
about.
grade did your mom graduate?
She wouldn't know what a pilot means. Would your mom know if you said you booked a pilot? She'd be like, "That's a television
I
show."
would explain what it
No,
was.
but that's what I'm saying. They don't know what we're talking about, so we have
They
to
don't know.
explain.
Yeah, but you would still tell your mom, "Oh my God, Mom, I booked this."
No,
I will lead her to believe that I'm flying for Delta.
I have a black mother. Well, black mothers like to take something small and make it bigger than it is. So she would text all my family.
Oh,
text
yeah.
Facebook. She'd make it a bigger deal. And then I'm gonna say I'm in one scene in the show or some shit. They're like, "What that nigga ain't in?" You know what I mean? So she does too much.
They do that. My mom, when I got my period, she was like, "I have to call our pastor back home in New York." I was like, Why?
I ain't surprised.
We have to tell the neighbors. Why? No.
So I couldn't do that.
This is all the black stuff I missed out on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But your dad made up for it by doing the blackest thing he could do.
He left. How does what happen?
He left.
I just saw that joke cover, so I didn't know what it. I feel like she was giving me an alley-oop, and I had to finish it.
That was beautiful.
They just high five.
High fived at Mal's dad's absence.
That's fucked up. I feel bad about that now. My fault, man.
Don't feel
But wait,
bad. Our
no, I
fans
think we've
love
tapped into something here with Rel and his brother.
No, we didn't. What?
You just said, you said it. He gets attention. You don't like the attention.
I was joking.
I don't know, but there's what do we know about jokes? So they come from truth, don't they?
Nah, I don't think you know me as a comic. I ain't the comic that be. You don't see. I don't post all my shows, and I don't be all look at. You know what I mean? I don't hang out.
Why are
after
you
the
looking
show.
at me while you say that, bro?
What?
Because you be posting all your shows, man.
I got 2,500 followers. I ain't super. You that's I'm not really
You don't
attention.
have to brag to us.
That's not a lot of followers.
You got a comma.
No,
I've
but
got a comma in my
They will
follow.
come more, especially after they listen to this podcast.
Yeah, but
You're going to get like 30,000 followers overnight.
I might get like 10. But I'm not an attention comic. Not saying anything's wrong with that. Just
The
not my
fact
style.
that you do stand up in itself means you're an attention person.
No, stand up is an ego thing.
It's the same thing.
No, because if I get the same satisfaction from doing an open mic with 5 comics than I did with 200 people.
Okay.
The fact that I think my shit is funny.
Of course.
It's a tension thing. It's not like
An ego thing, you mean? But yeah, to
ego
me,
thing.
they go hand in hand.
because I would go outside and like everybody come see me. Who want an autograph? Who want to take a picture? I don't do that shit.
None of us do that.
That's the attention part of it.
I think we do it in general. The industry that we're in, seeking, fame and, that is all under the umbrella of we want attentions. There is something, and I had to admit this to myself, and there's something from our past, from our childhoods, from our nurturing, where it's like we felt attention deprived. And I feel like that is how we ended up in this industry, 100%.
You say so. I don't know. I just thought I wanted to write jokes and get paid for
That's
it.
what because it sounds better. You don't sound like a monster when you say that. I just want to write jokes. I just really like laughing.
Because I turn down shit that, like as if I'm famous. Like I feel like, no, I want to host this show on CBS. You know what I'm saying? Like as if I got other shit. So I'd be like,
yeah, but that's like, I feel like that's also just making, because you know the type of comic you are and the kind of artist you are, and you know something is not right for you, so you turn it down.
Attention when you just do everything.
Well, no, okay, so when we've discussed
I
this
did wear
before,
a donut suit on TV. That's true. Let me step back for a second.
There we go. But no, I think we're confusing, attention. We're letting that slide into the narcissistic range, which is, it is part of it, but that's a spectrum of narcissism. You can be a low on the scale, or you could be high on the scale, or you could be in the middle. But like, just because you want to, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I know that I definitely fall on that spectrum somewhere, but I'm on the low end as opposed to, because I care about other people too much. Like I have a lot of empathy. So I know I'm not like a full blown narcissistic personality disorder.
I full blown.
I know that I
You got the symptoms.
Me? I do. I'm looking at myself with the hand mirror.
I have an undetermined personality disorder. We found.
Oh, that's right.
Undetermined?
What
does that mean?
Candace called me a narcissist and made me take a personality test, and it said results undetermined.
But he was definitely on the scale.
Are you a narcissist?
He's not.
I'm not.
He has. All of us that are right here
Every comic to a certain extent
has
is.
exactly. But
some
again, it's
people-
a spectrum. There are some people who have full-blown personality disorders.
Okay.
And there are some people who, again, are just kind of more into themselves.
But isn't that funny that in comedy they both can survive and work
Absolutely.
like
And
this?
the ones that are full-blown are the ones that get work quicker. They're like the Trumps of the world. They get to the top because they have this charm about them that hypnotizes people.
I wish I could have a little bit of that.
I know. We'd be so, but at the same time, your family wouldn't like you. You wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You'd have your inner demons, and you don't want that.
But I would have money.
And that money could deal with these inner demons.
Money.
I could go to the bar with my inner demons.
Good point.
You saying that me and my inner demons going to the nicest 5-star hotels?
My
That's
inner
true.
demons are getting
Can we have 4 beds for my inner demons?
with a side of avocado.
I got an inner demon on toast, please.
But I do think that Rel is definitely one of the nicer comics.
Don't tell nobody that. I got a reputation to it.
Oh no, I've had text conversations about you before. This is not a secret, Rel. People be in these streets talking about
I built this reputation for a very long time.
being an asshole.
Not to be an asshole, just don't fuck with
Oh
me.
no, we know you've tried.
That-
You're very argumentative.
You know what I mean?
Tell people all the time that you're a nice guy.
Because I like you guys. I don't like this. It's so many. This is weird. If you know comedy, there are regular people, and I think comedy's 30% regular people and 70% just weird losers who hate themselves.
Yeah, who narcissists?
And I just don't like to be around that.
Me neither.
Shit. So I'd rather those people not even approach me.
Same.
Just negative and hateful and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be around that shit. So I'd rather people just not even fuck with me. I like that if people, I don't want to fuck with real might cuss me out. I'm okay with that.
Well, it's no coincidence that your last name is Battle.
Yeah.
It's just what are the
I don't
odds?
argue. People,
That's why,
I like good conversation, good debates. You know what I'm saying? I like good conversation. I I can hear both sides of an argument. That's all. It's interesting to me.
You have all sides of the argument.
I think to be a good comic, you have to be able to see all sides. I truly do.
You do. You do. Absolutely. I agree with that.
You also have to masturbate in hotels.
That's messed up. You went to the gutter.
So wait, let's say you were somewhere. Let's say you were on the road somewhere for like 2 months, and for some reason, you couldn't have sex with a woman for whatever. Let's say a medical reason.
Maybe. Listen, I'm not saying I don't masturbate. I'm saying I just.
You just
That's
said
exactly what you said.
You just.
It's like if you smoke casually. You smoke?
I don't. You mean weed?
If you smoke like whenever you drink, is that a smoker?
You talking about a cigarette?
A cigarette.
I do call those people smokers.
Okay, well, for me, a guy who maybe 4 times a year, maybe
Smoke a cigarette?
I don't consider that
Or masturbate.
Is that a masturbator? You masturbate 4 times a
Nobody
year?
called you a masturbator.
No one's judging you.
Well, I know.
We want you to masturbate.
Most people masturbate. What? I don't
touch my dick.
We want you to be heathens like us, Rel. Come join
No,
us.
I'm not acting like I'm better than anybody. I just don't have the desire to. This is going bad. This is going really bad. I regret this decision.
That's why we brought you here.
I regret this.
This is hilarious.
I don't have a desire to.
Well-
I need a woman, man. I need a physical thing to get excited.
Is that easier for you than when you have an actual woman in front of you?
I need a woman. I can't.
So like your dick and just, let's say, a Hustler magazine.
No.
Right? Because what year is this?
Who jerks off the magazines?
1985.
What year is this podcast? Magazine.
We broadcast directly to 1995.
We're really in a time machine.
This podcast comes on tape. In case you.
Check us out on VHS, Betamax.
What?
You guys, I think we're out of time.
Okay.
But Norella's relieved. He's like, phew.
I've given too much.
Make sure to tune next week when we have his brother, Terrence.
Okay. Have a good night. Real Battle on Twitter. Real Battle on Instagram.
Well, this has been delightful. I knew you'd be fun because you are one of my favorite people, even though I stood you up yesterday.
That's true. You did.
Wait, did you end up going to a barbecue?
I ended up not getting farted on at the movies, so I'm good.
Hey, I didn't fart on anybody.
I think it was a good decision.
That was a selfless act that I did.
I appreciate you.
I chose to keep my farts to myself.
I appreciate you.
In my room with
You're
the door
Mahatma
closed.
Gandhi of my book barbecue experience.
Ooh, I had to like open the windows. It was bad.
I'm a very hot.
I'm a very hot Gandhi. You guys are idiots. All right, you guys, thanks for listening to The Struggle with Candace Thompson. Guess what? I've been Candace Thompson. You can find me on social media at Jokes by Candace and also my website, CandaceThompsonComedy.com for all my show dates.
That's
Mal.
That's the information for Candace Thompson. I'm Mal Hall. If you're in the Southern California area, come see me at the Brea Improv on June 26th, you guys. There's tickets available.
And I'm Real Battle. I got nothing going on.
What are you talking about? Till he gets the show picked up. Then he'll have everything going on. Where can they find you?
I'm at all social media devices at Real Battle. I'm opening for Mal in Australia.
And he's opening for Angela. He's featuring for the feature. So
Get a high five at that bitch. Shrimp on the Barbie.
Thank you guys for tuning into The Struggle. And if you listen to this and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and tell people if you're enjoying this. Don't be stingy. Share the laughter. Thank you so much. Next time, till the next time, The Struggle.
Peace.
Peace.